arrived in Portugal and the weather feels good. Sunny but chilly. We're currently crossing the bridge to the other side because the sunset is that side. Let me show you the view. In Porto for 3 days. So today is the first day that we arrived from Paris, and what we're gonna do is to find a nice restaurant for sunset. And I think she said that there's a codfish restaurant that is pretty nice. So we'll be heading down there. Across the river, and so now we are on this side, so that's what you see. The sun has set. We just hiked up a super long uphill.
But I can ride a small sweetheart. Take a deep breath and I got
now at the Bolhao market, where there's a lot of fresh produce and like food, cheeses, pasta, some pastries, and even some flowers. It's pretty nice, especially now there's like a lot of like Christmas decoration that you can see at the back. were on our way to like the famous library, and we walked past this like metro station with like super nice murals on the wall. Look at this. It's so beautiful. So that's the entrance to the metro. That's my friend. Every day he's walking up slopes like this. It's very custardy and softer and not so sweet. So this is good. This is the entrance to the world's most beautiful library. The decoration is so pretty. The weather now is so good. Look at the sun. Friends! So much cobblestones to walk on. Uphill and downhill. So nice. This is the Atlantic Ocean. Right, she? There. There. We are finally here after an almost 2 hours drive.
It's a winery. It's a DOC. Beach used to have attached to the house a unit that was produced 30,000 to 20,000. It starts on the. It starts with.
The drink one already. So pretty. Sit down.
100% used here. Okay. And we have to say be bottled. Will only be bottled.
It's our last day in Porto. So before we move to Lisbon, I'm just going to walk around this city a little while more. And now we're heading to the side of the river that we are staying on.